Guruji, Shukrana Guruji, for letting me share my satsang today. I still remember the first time I was able to go to Guruji's Bade Mandir. That was in year 2018. That was the time I was visiting Delhi. I heard a lot about Guruji from my sister, and I asked her, can I join you? And she was like, sure. And on her way, she told me about Guruji. The first time I went there, I felt a lot of positivity. I did not connect at that time, but yes, I felt very positive and very nice. And again in 2019, when I went to Delhi and I visited Bade Mandir again. In 2020, when COVID started, my sister sent a message to me that, there is a mandir, a Guruji's mandir in New Jersey also, why don't you go there? And January 2021, I started coming to this temple, and that is when, I started connecting with Guruji. March 2021, my parents, they fell sick. Earlier, we were not able to understand what was going on with them. My mother was having a severe migraine, and we took them to a lot of specialists, and they were not able to figure out what was going on with her. And at the same time, my dad was suffering with, cough and cold. And we all know in 2021, India was on its peak of COVID. Finally, we got them tested. They were in a very bad state because we could not catch the early signs, and their oxygen levels had, dropped drastically. And at the same time, all the extended family, they were also suffering from COVID, and one of the members was already in ICU. Thankfully, my sister was visiting them, and when they tested positive, her husband joined in, and it was very tough to get a bed in the hospitals at that time. We somehow arranged for the ambulance. My sister, when she realized they're in such a bad condition, she immediately made some jal prasad, and she fed them in the ambulance itself. We reached the hospital after waiting for many hours. They finally got a bed over there, and the treatment began. And then on her way back, she was talking to her husband, and she was telling, maybe we are too late. But then he said, no, Guruji, ने उनको सही time पे पहुंचा दिया है. It's not too late. And they were there in the hospital for a week. They were critical. I used to come to the temple, sit in front of Guruji and pray करती थी कि Guruji किसी भी तरह उनको ठीक कर दो बस, घर आ जाएं दोनों. And they were back home. The doctors had to discharge them because there was a shortage of beds. And they were like, whatever the recovery is now, they have to go back home and they have to recover. They were on oxygen concentrators for a week or 10 days. They were in a very fragile and very, delicate situation. We were not able to, understand how they will recover, because what they had gone through was, a lot. Then slowly recovery started. Then after a few days, my mom's aunt, she, called her daughter, she's a follower of Guruji, and she told them that, my daughter got a dream that Guruji gave darshan to her, and Guruji said that, Guruji took their names, Virinder or Shashi ko bolo ki wo theek hai. And at that time also, we were, not able to understand that, that message was not just for them. It was for us too, for me and my sister, to understand that Guruji is with us, and Guruji has, blessed them. And after that, we, definitely after that message, we, felt relieved that, now, Guruji will take care. And Guruji is there, with them, and that is the reason they're back home. Guruji has, blessed us in many ways, but this was, one satsang which was very, close to my heart, because Guruji has given, our parents back to us. Thank you, Guruji. Shukrana, Guruji. Anantam, Anantam, Shukrana for all the blessings. Every day is a blessing with you. Thank you so much. Jai Guruji.